The clock winds back to the start of the journey to Penacony. The Astral Express, upon invitation from the watchmaker, heads to a cosmic vacation spot, the Reverie Hotel, for a banquet. However, in this week, a grand struggle for a legacy begins. Numerous factions enter one after another, acting in response to the situation. A confrontation between the emanator of the Nihility, Acheron, and IPC representative Aventurine becomes the turning point of the entire event. The Express crew thus delves into the heart of the situation. Here, Gallagher reveals to everyone the truths about the dream to fulfill the wishes of their predecessors. Everyone heads to the Penacony Grand Theater with the intention of sealing the Stellaron. However, they are forced into a deadly battle against Sun. The future of Penacony remains uncertain. However, thanks to in the very end, Sparkle makes a grand return with a startling bombshell. This crisis
Amphorius, the eternal land.
Yeah, that's what Miss Black Swan said. It's a world. You haven't been with us on the Express very long. Huh?
We should consider Pom-Pom's opinion, too. They don't know we're considering him.
Yeah! Plus, even if we pass Amphorius over...
In other words, we won't be leaving Penacony.
Or we could also revisit our previous stops to make sure that the astral charts and navigation route...
Creating chaos is also a means of maintaining social stability, if you ask me.
If you have the time for mindless gossip, you'll probably...
They say this is all part of ongoing investigations. I mean, look at us. This sudden surge in...
Sounds like you've got insider intel. Now I'm curious. Are the stories going around true? Was the furor that broke out a what?
Those are some difficult questions. Didn't I just say that creating chaos is... Who knows who's been fanning the flames? But there are a dozen...
Oh, I've heard those. Conspiracy theories about how the IPC had orchestrated
the truth has probably been long buried under all the hearsay. All I can say for sure.
You mean the former Oak family?
Bingo. Most of the blame was pinned on him when the Charmony Festival was abruptly canceled. Forget his whereabouts. Nobody even knows if he's still alive. Talk about...
I've heard another theory about that family head. I beg your pardon, sirs. Dreamweavers are carrying out inspections on the routes around here, and all affected facilities have been closed.
What happened? Is this because of the Stellaron? Jeez, are we...
There is no cause for alarm, sir. The Stellaron has already been sealed. This is just a routine inspection. Please rest assured that the family will do everything...
I see. We'll leave the two of you to your...
Excuse me, sir. Have we met before?
Oh. Do you recall when or where we might have met?
My bad. I must be mistaken. Sorry about that. Sweet dreams to...
You sure have a knack for stirring up trouble. Of all the routes available,
We shouldn't run into any problems with you around. Even if they...
spare a thought for me, will you? Just being in your...
And that is exactly why I need you with me. You're the only one I can rely...
The only... What about her?
At least, she was spared from the
What a shame.
Why do you say that?
Just thought that being mean might be... I've seen plenty like you. Eager for everyone to take you to task after a setback because that's the only way you'll feel better. That said, if I'd really want...
You're right.
She should still be in Pentecost.
That won't be necessary. I'm sure you already know I can't bring myself to...
All right, then let's keep going. Helping a fugitive return to their home. So exciting.
I see two bloodhounds. They appear... What's happening at Ideen Park?
Hey! Hey! Hey,
My apologies. I forgot.
Remind me. What?
We've been through this. Besides, we once lived a cat and dog existence.
You certainly don't have much.
Yet you will repay this favor all the same.
Holy moly. Can you get...
When you were abandoned in the wild and near your end, I showed you a way to survive when you were at your wit's end and felt lost about your...
Okay, I get it already. You have a way with words, I'll give you that. I don't understand. Why are you hell-bent? Did they make you a deal? You can have your freedom back, but in...
Regrettably, Lady Bonajade didn't drop some...
Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now.
She only left me with a most intriguing message before setting... I'll only know when I find out...
But nothing good ever comes out of...
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, there's still some...
By walking straight into...
Or by making amends for when it's time to go. This will be...
Can't you just look back on it?
There's something else I want to do, too.
Get off your high horse. The other 4 families...
I might have gone astray. But other...
Then you should also know that the IPC isn't gonna help you a second.
You know how it is. The tie should be on the center line. The shirt must not... The same applies when bidding my home for...
But what has Ideen Park got to do with you? Don't tell me that the Founder is one of your disguises.
I'm not that old.
Oh, come on. Take a joke, will ya?
Sorry.
That sounds familiar.
I'm aware of this.
What? What are you talking, Mr. 1 Week? Please excuse me.
I want to know what's going on in there.
There's nothing much to say, actually.
Aftermath.
You are?
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday.
Oh, I see. Coming back to the topic of the park.
What happens if you...
It's baffling, but correct it.
Yeah, that works.
Please take these notes with you.
You shouldn't have said that just now.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
I was just telling the truth. So, why are we here?
You could say that. I was still a child back then. We were taking a walk in the park like any other day, when he suddenly hit on the idea to have me manage the... In hindsight, that was probably the first...
You rose through the ranks soon after.
Quite the contrary. I made a terrible mess of things.
Was that his way of...
Perhaps he was just using an approach with lighter consequences to show me what he'd learned in life. This place is no exception.
Let's see what we have on. No consumption of food except for burgers. What? Handstand walks around flower beds are prohibited. Now let's not worry about how the Bloodhounds figured this one out. Huh.
No, thank you.
No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice.
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that...
What happens if I...
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be enforced.
Huh.
Wait, don't...
Ah,
That's odd.
didn't I tell ya? The family? Next on the list is the stage. Let's go and check it out. Only cast and crew
And an easy one to test.
Huh?
Let's try that again.
What's going on?
Guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like this is an example of...
You've been iron fist. Wait a sec. If...
I tried to warn you. How do you feel?
Now?
In any case, say what you will, but I can't sit by and do nothing. Not...
What's the plan?
Nothing complicated. All distortions have their roots. We'll be able, when a distorted after echo manifests, to correct. Then, I'll use the power of tuning to...
So, can I take it that rules are meant to be broken now? Oh, I say we pass on this. Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt Troop. Where are they hiding? Please do not use the Dream Jolt Troop. Oh, there it is. Found a good hiding.
Just one moment.
Let me translate that.
I'm afraid you're going to have to
handle this. Wait, is that real?
May I remind you that...
Luxa? Shall we give this capsule machine a try and see what happens? Nothing's off so far. Maybe we should open the capsule? They can't be serious. No. Hey!
You need to get stronger.
Oh, stand still. Let's duel. There's your reward.
Fangs and claws got dull.
Never hesitate! That's half the work. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Still waters of oblivion.
You chose the wrong enemy. Ha!
Haven't eaten yet.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
Nothing major. For a bullet. Bring it on. Time's up.
The fearless knows not fear. I won't fear. I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! That's half the work. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Let's settle this.
All of you stand still. Let's duel. There's your reward.
Oh, did they have to do that? They could have just
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective.
Aren't the rules...
We're not breaking enough rules. We should look elsewhere, too. Guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like this is an example of the corrective measures that the Bloodhound mentioned.
Do not discard trash. This is absurd.
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradox.
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about it. Something's happening. Huh. What is this?
Enough. The location of the distortion.
Oh, there it is.
Time for it to disappear. Reveal thyself unto me, as is customary. All...
Whoa, it worked. The IPC totally should have sent...
So long as there remains a need for me to...
That's true. Come to think...
Sometime before I turned 6.
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't realize.
You never forget times of failure.
Ugh, you're probably the only... What is it this time?
Just looking back.
But nothing's there.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories when the younger me tasted failure here. I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this way. Come now.
Stream forth for the gleam of old blades.
So, where are we heading to?
OT Mall. There are bloodhounds stationed along the way, though.
I don't mean to meddle, but I'd advise you to stay away.
Did something happen?
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area. You okay?
I'm fine. The Stellaron incident may have been quelled, but who is to say that nobody has another? Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a detour. May you stay safe, too.
Hold on. Sweet Dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for oncoming vehicles.
Thank you.
Whew, that was no ordinary passerby. It's a miracle that he didn't see through your disguise.
The Astral Express should have departed a long time ago. What? We needn't change our plans because of him. I hope nothing terrible has fallen upon Pen. Come now. It's time we set off. Let's not stick too close to each other, just in case. A few feet or so between us will do. Seems I let my wishful...
I will, but put your hands behind your back and answer my questions in short sentences.
Short sentences?
I need to make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantation.
I can't believe I've left everyone with such a peculiar... Please, believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent.
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value. Not after how you wielded the power of... Answer me. What?
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust. Come on out, 1 week. We found ourselves an ally.
So, it was the IPC that freed you.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how... As you can see, I've only returned to my home to bid it farewell.
Agreed. But, until you leave Penacony for good... I left my home in a hurry, too. That said, I can't make this call by myself.
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony, too?
Come with me. We'll go find them.
Okay.
We're here. They should...
Mr. Yang, now that the crisis on the planet of festivities has been averted, shouldn't the Astral... Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I left?
And if that were indeed the case...
I doubt I'm in any position to be proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the nameless and...
There's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony. Our reason for lingering here...
A passenger?
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just...
By passenger, do you mean this lady here? These ladies?
This... how?
You're finally here, Mr. Yang. We have a...
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.